Hello and welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Aileen Senpai. I am a streamer on Twitch, an amateur singer, and a lover of all kinds of music. Now, lately we've been on an 80s metal band kick, so it seemed fitting to finally listen to some Megadeth with y'all. I have heard this name a billion times, but I've never sat down and listened, and I'm very excited because I've been getting some Megadeth recommended so much in my comments. It's been a long time coming. It's about damn time, and y'all have never steered me wrong, so I know whatever we listen to today is going to absolutely blow my mind. I'm very excited, so thank you for that. But before I press play on this, if you do enjoy what you see here, please consider leaving a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss another video ever again. With that being said, let's get started with today's video. Ooh. Killer bass. I just wanted to pause really quickly. I love, I'm starting to get into more 80s metal. I'm not really familiar with it because I listen to more, I'm starting to get more into like new metal, but I listen to a lot of like death metal, deathcore, progressive metal. That's more my style, but now I feel like I've been missing out on so much 80s metal because they are the ones that set the foundation to the metal I listen to now. So it felt only right to pay tribute to all of these legends because I mean, they're household names. I've heard them all. My dad, listened to them growing up, and this is what he listened to when he was in high school. And it's just so interesting that I, didn't ever, dive into these rabbit holes. But I'm so glad I'm doing it. It's better late than never. But wow, I'm loving the intro. Those riffs were killer. But I gotta say, what was stealing the show for me was the bass. I know it's very simple, but I love how it's usually very faint in the background of a lot of metal songs, but in this one, it had a little bit more volume to it, which I love them showcasing that bass in the intro. I love those changes as well with the drums, and then it goes back. I just thought that was so damn cool, but I'm loving his voice. Usually people in singers in this time period had a little bit more of like a higher voice. I'm definitely seeing that now that I'm getting into Iron Maiden, so it's really interesting to see how metal has really progressed and how they're the ones who kind of gave inspiration to all the metal bands that are, alive and well now. But I just think this is so killer. I'm loving it so much. Yeah, I just wanted to make that note. I'm gonna go back just a little so I don't miss any of his vocals. So let's continue. was beautiful. Okay, I love how there's just a little bit of everything. The beginning, we got the instrumentals, then we got a couple of changes, and then the vocals came in, and it just took it to that level. And this just sounds like we just, he crawled out of the pits of hell. I love that so much. That is my absolute favorite thing, like that, like, very aggressive drumming mixed with like a very deep and kind of ominous type of vocal. Absolutely chilling. I just wanted to make that note. I know this is only a 6 minute and 37 second song, but I have a feeling that Megadeth is going to be one of those bands where they kind of fit like every riff ever, or every, it feels like there's a bunch of songs like wrapped up all in one in this nice, beautiful, shiny, metallic package. But so far, I think I love what they're doing. I love it so much. They're just giving you a little bit of everything, keeping your brain kind of, your neurons are firing on all cylinders here. And it just keeps you so like interested. But I'm only 2 minutes and 46 seconds in, and I'm already ready for some more Megadeth. So please let me know in the comments which one you want me to do next, because I am fully invested into this rabbit hole. But yeah, I want to hear that change, because that change was so good. I love that signature 80s hair. Nice vibrato. Beautiful solos. Oh. For some reason, that kind of reminded me of a little of James Hetfield. I wonder if like I know they were all around the same time period. I wonder, I'm assuming they must have been friends, or hopefully were in contact with that. That kind of sounded like James Hetfield's voice for a second. I loved those pauses as well, how they, he paused a cymbal, and then that little rest in the guitar was also really nice. But I'm noticing a recurring theme. I've listened to quite a bit of Metallica songs, and I know y'all have let me know that Iron Maiden also has some war-related songs. I know obviously one Metallica is a war-related song. I'm assuming, with the military visuals that we're getting, this is about, war and, military. And it's kind of interesting. A lot of, bands in this time period kind of got a little political, even if this isn't political, talked a lot about like war and violence and all that stuff, real things, which I love. 80s metal really kind of took it there, and they were kind of like going against what the popular norm was, going against a lot of social norms, saying things that people didn't want to say. And I know a lot of them got criticism. A lot of people were saying you didn't want your kids to listen to 80s metal. Don't listen to Metallica. They're, poisoning your kids' brains. Like all these things, not realizing that they're just kind of like suppressing people's voices and people's basically freedoms. But I love how they went against that, and they're basically just saying whatever the hell they want and making incredible music, incredible riffs, and just singing their damn hearts out. But I really, really love that. I'm learning more about like metal from different time periods, and now that I'm educated myself, I love how that was kind of like the turn. But this is so good. This is just so goddamn amazing, and I'm so excited that I'm listening to this today, and I'm so excited that yet another rabbit hole that we're going down, but we're gonna go down this together, and that makes it more exciting. But let me go back just a bit so I don't miss anything.
Last mistake. Led by the Alliance to slay all the giants. Next mistake. No more mistakes.
Beautiful. Another change. It's over. That felt short, even though it wasn't. It was like it's like an over 6 minute and 37 second song, and that felt kind of short. I was so happy that entire time. That was fucking amazing. That was so goddamn incredible. One thing I do gotta notice, and I gotta say, I am learning guitar right now, and I'm trying to learn some Metallica songs and sing along, and it's not easy. It's really hard, especially with, certain riffs that are a little bit complicated. So I envy anyone who has mastered that. I will get better at that. But, seeing legends like James Hetfield doing these, insane things with their guitars, as well as singing incredibly, and then seeing him here playing guitar and singing, like I was just completely like, to be honest, I'm quite jealous. It's not an easy thing to do. It's easy when you're doing chords and it's not that hard. But when you're like going to town, about to start a fire on your electric guitar with your fingers from all of the insane things you're doing on the guitar, it's complicated. It's really complicated. So huge props. All of these 80s metal musicians were doing the damn thing back then. They really set the foundation to what metal is now, and they are so legendary. Again, I am kicking myself in the foot for barely checking them out, but again, better late than never. It's about time. It's about damn time I heard Megadeth, and I am so happy because this was so incredible. I'm just so happy after seeing that. They really got every riff ever and put it in one song. They just make incredible riffs, so catchy, so satisfying. All of those changes, not just instrumentally, but vocally. We got some high pitches, we got some nice, demonic, from the, pits of hell vocals, and it was just all around a great time. It was a whole ass masterpiece, and I am just so happy that I heard this with y'all. Thank you for the recommendations. Again, I'm so sorry it took me this long to listen to Megadeth, but guess what? Now there's more Megadeth in this channel future, and I am so excited to dive in further with this group with you guys. So thank you again for the recommendation. Let me know what other Megadeth song you would like me to listen to in the comments below. I am absolutely going to be putting them more on my lists for this channel's future. But yeah, I am just I feel great. I feel insanely amazing after this. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss another 80s metal reaction ever again. With that being said, I'm also on Twitch. You can find me on there. We can, introduce yourself. We can hang out, get to know you a little bit better. I stream every Monday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But other than that, I pump out videos every single day, so stay tuned. In the meantime, take care of yourself. Remember, I love you very much. And until next time, I'll see you very soon. Bye!